Hello and welcome back to Hof Bergmann. That was much needed. To clean this tractor off and that trailer was much needed. The amount of dirt and grime and all that stuff that was built up on this. Yeah, I should have done it a while ago, really. And I have noticed I'm getting a few scuff marks on the tractor. So we're obviously in that point now where it's had a little bit of use on the Power Ranger. Right, so in this video what we're going to be doing is we're going to finish off a few of the bits we started. So I'm going to go up to the mill now, wait till it's open, probably speed up time a little bit, and we're going to get all the rye flour, we're going to stick it on the trailer and bring it back because it's obviously going to be something that we need to do at some point, so we may as well do it now. Even though the bread was a disaster, let's be honest, and not that keen on doing bread, I'll be honest, so I mean I'm probably just going to store the rye flour and have done with it, really, because yeah, the bread's it's a lot of work and then a lot of martha at the end, and the income's pretty small. It's a bit like the beehives, but the good thing about the beehives is if you make a bigger operation of it, you know, it's not that much of a, you know, an issue, really. Yeah, so the bread itself, it's just doesn't seem worthwhile with the problems it has at the end, and yeah, it's kind of a nightmare. Anyway, so if we just throw these on, take them back to the farm, and then obviously store them all off when we've got a full trailer load, and we'll try and get as much on as possible, really. Let me see if I can get that any closer. Make things a lot easier for ourselves. Yeah, and then after this I'm going to go and load up some more meat packs, because that's really good money, meat packs. And the chickens as well, overnight, all of them died. So they got old age, so the white leg ones, they really do mature very quickly. So obviously we don't have to worry about selling any more of them for meat packs because I haven't got any more. I mean, if I could sell this rye flour I would, because it's just going to be sitting on the farm. I'm not going to be able to do much with it. Yeah, and it'd just make more sense to sell it if we could. We've probably still got quite a lot still to come off. It's 8 bags for every 2,000 litres. We took, was it 12,000? So we've got pretty much half of that left to process. But yeah, I mean, I don't think we can sell it. I mean, you can't buy it. How about we have a quick look? So you can sell rye flour. So you can sell it to the bakery and also our farm shop. There might be also another few. Yeah, you can sell it in the village shop and to the families. So what we're probably going to do then is sell this. So we'll put it on here and then we'll start carting it around to different places and getting a bit of money for it. It looks like 4 bags of flour can get you about £1,000, so not too bad, really. Right, so I think we'll leave that one there. That should be alright. Is the meat pack man open? No, he's not quite open yet. What time do they open? There you go. 9, so let's speed up time because it's very close to that. And it started raining. Lovely bit of rain. So, still got 3 to process and a hell of a lot of meat packs. I mean, we don't have to worry about stacking this dead meat because all we're going to do is really just sell it straight away. And luckily we don't have to unload it. I'm guessing I would if I sell it at my shop. But the good thing about the village shop is you can just drive up to it and it'll automatically take it out. And meat packs are a really good source of income on this game. Really good. So hopefully I'll process these last 3 chickens pretty quick. And then we can go and sell them off. Right, so I've loaded all the meat packs that are available and that he's processed into the van. Like I said, he's still got 3 left. So not bad at all. Right, so let's just have a look at... I still need to give the goats some water, by the way. Straw, I'm not too fussed about. And I need to give some dog food, I think it was. The pigs should be alright till tomorrow. If not, we'll have a look at them later on. I've made sure they've had water. So the chickens, like I said, I was checking them as they were dying. It was saying animals died of old age, so I checked, and it was I was looking at them, and they did say that they were, instead of mature, it said they were old. So I'm guessing, yeah, the white leghorns they die pretty quick. So they've only got a short lifespan. But like I said, because he could only process 20 at a time, and he's taking quite a long time to process them 20, you know, you get a lot of meat packs. So don't know if it's a glitch, I don't know. Right, so money wise, as you can see, I've got a £390,000 loan, which is horrendous. So I did say I was going to pay off, I think it was 60,000 from what we earned in the last episode. So I still plan on doing that, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait till all these meat packs are processed, and we're going to see how much we get, and then maybe we could also sell the rye flour and just add it up, and we'll just pay it all off in one go, whatever we get. It might be around 70,000 depending on what we get for these meat packs. So the main thing I want to be doing in this episode as well is we're going to do either the sugar beets, because they're ready now. We need to remove the tops, but we need to lease out the equipment for that. Or we're going to be doing the wheat, because that's ready. I'm thinking, because it might be easier just to crack on with the wheat in field 2. We've got all the equipment for that, and then we need to kind of figure out how much we're going to turn into whole grain, how much we're going to make for chicken feed, which I think we need to do still, because we've got some ducks. And then the rest we can sell as a grain, or at least just store it in the silo and figure out what we're going to do, because we've still got quite a bit of rye in the silo that we could sell. We don't really have any use for it. We're not going to do any bread anymore, and we may as well sell that at some point, because it's going to just sit in there. We'll have a look at the price of rye. I think it's 800, I think that's rye, so looks like 800 is the best one there at the land market. 824 still. Yeah, so we could sell some of that rye. Right, so what I'll do is I'll speed up time, get some of these meat packs processed, and same for the rye flour. I'll cut back in when it's, you know, close to stop raining. If not, it's stopped raining. Go sell some meat packs. We'll go maybe just load up the trailer for the rye flour, just in case there's any more left to process. We can sell, like I said, we can sell the meat packs, but we want to make sure that we can still fit in doing all the wheat harvest in this episode. So I'll cut back in when hopefully the last chickens have been processed. Right, so I've gone a little bit over what I said I was going to do. The rye was so close to just finishing the whole process that I thought I'd wait it out. So it's 1:15 now. The rain has stopped, and we've got a hell of a lot of rye bags. Look at the amount of rye flour bags we've got. It's crazy. But he has processed them all, and all the meat packs have been processed. So I still need to load up the meat packs. I'm hoping some of these won't fall off now. Fingers crossed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up the buckets of honey that I processed in the last episode. I'm going to put them on here as well. And we're going to go sell all this, because this is quite a lot of rye flour. It looks like that anyway. I mean, what 4 bags is 1,000. We can take a shortcut, can't we, down here? Yeah, 4 bags is 1,000. got quite a bit. We really have. There we go. Right, so 9,000 is actually pretty good going when you think about it. 8,000 litres of rife we actually put in to the mill, but we took quite a few bags out and stored them in the bakery. And also we put 4 honey buckets as well that came in. So it's not bad going, 9,000. So rife flour is probably something you could sell on its own, make quite a bit of money. Right, so this guy's finished off all the meat packs. So we're going to load it up. Leave Mr. Meat Man to carry on doing what he does. I know they're not stacked up very well. As one falls out. Yeah, I know they're not stacked up very well, but they are going to be sold straight away, so stay. Cheers, Mr. Meat Man. See you next time. Which one have I just opened? Wrong one. Right, so let's go sell this. And then we can pretty much get straight to harvesting that wheat off. I'm thinking of making maybe 1 trailer load. And we'll load it up and put it as chicken food. And then we'll take quite a few for whole grain, just because of the fact we do need a lot of whole grain for the pig food. Especially if you want to be using pigs as a source of income for meat. 10,000, not bad at all. Right, so what I'll do is I'll set this to follow me. Such a better harvester that is. Looks brilliant. Right, so I think we're going to use the class. It's been a while since I've used the class. So we can be doing the carting. The straw that I get off, I mean, I'm stuck between either selling it as bales, which is obviously good money, or thinking I might make compost out of it and pick it up with a loading wagon. Because compost bales, when you sell them, are really good money. The only issue with compost bales is loading them onto a trailer. It's so dense and heavy that even with the rear weight on, it's pretty difficult. But we'll figure that out. That won't be in this episode anyway. It'll be probably in the next one. Hopefully the straw won't go to waste if it starts raining again. No. Sit back, that's it. It's already damaged my new header. Let me just add this. Right, so we'll crack on with this. Like I said, we're going to be doing quite a bit with the... Oh, he flew down there. Yeah, we're going to be doing quite a bit with this wheat. We're obviously going to be making straw from it. And then we're either going to sell that or make compost. We're going to be making whole grain with it. We're also probably going to sell some of the grain itself, and we're also going to be doing some chicken feed, so there's going to be a lot going on. I'll just leave that there. Just going to move this trailer out of the way so it's not in the way at all. So the good thing about this harvester compared to the previous one is, one, it's obviously got a bigger header. It's not massive, but it's bigger, and also it can go at a higher speed, so should mean that we can work through this a lot quicker. So swaths enabled, which is good. And it turns a lot better than the other one. The other one was quite long and it's turning circles really poor, to be honest, so this is a lot better already. And I do like the look of it. It does look good. There's a lot of detail to it. Right, so what I'll do is I'll speed it up and I'll put it on a time lapse. so we've got 2 trailer loads that are full. Oh, I was missing that bit. Oh well, we'll have to finish it off. So I've just set the worker going. I'm going to take this up to the mill, and we're going to just take now all this and process it as whole grain. I think this should be enough. If not, we'll take some more. I mean, I'm not really fussed about not selling any wheat at the end of the day. We're going to make our money from it, from the straw, even if that's in compost or selling it as bales. And we do need, you know, we do need to get some whole grain. That's a fact, because if we can get more than we need, it's better than not having enough. And I'd also like to make some chicken food, or duck food, or whatever you want to call it, because we've got no chickens. So maybe we need, say if we get 10 bags, so that's going to be what, 20,000 litres as well, so I doubt we'll have much left, to be honest, to sell. So we may as well just turn it all either to whole grain or to chicken food. So the majority of it's going to go as whole grain, but the rest we'll use as a chicken feed. So see how much we get for this. Now I think if I load this in here, no, yep, that's right. That's it, so it goes in there and then it processes to that. Right, so we just put that there. I mean, it would be better if we just had one big trailer. Because this 8,000 litre one at the back is pretty small. It's just got full, so we'll race back now, empty him off, and then we'll either carry it on or I'll cut until all the trailers are full again. Right, so while this is unloading, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the worker off to finish it off, and then I'll do the carting, but I also might come in and start picking up the straw. Two birds, one stone and all that. Even though I'd never throw a stone at a bird, just so you know. And I definitely wouldn't throw one stone trying to hit 2 birds. I don't even know if that's possible. Anyway. So if we set him going again, we'll do the carting, like I said. I'll go and get the Power Ranger, the Deutz-Fahrer. And we'll start picking up some of these straw swaths. And we're going to make compost. I think it's going to be more profitable to do that. It's a lot more work, obviously, when we're picking up them bales as well and making them. It is a lot more work, but it gives you a lot more income, so I think it just makes sense. And also, it's something different. You know, you can make straw in every type of map and in every type of game in FS, whereas you can't make compost in any other map bar this one. So you may as well use the feature. What we'll do this time as well, we'll put it in this one because that's going to be closer to the bale master for when we need to load it up. So I do really like this map, and when I'm recording this now, there's an actual update to the map that could be coming out soon. Hopefully it will. It's going to add bulls and a few other things, so that's definitely interesting. I don't know if it requires a new save game. If it does, obviously that's going to be an issue because I've got quite far in this now and I'm doing quite a lot, and I'm at that point where I probably be close to making cheese soon, and I can do some goat's cheese. There's still quite a bit, there's still quite a few features that I haven't tried out. I will probably start up the map and as a new game at some point and try it out with the balls. I don't know if they'll do another series on it, and I might just carry on with this one, but I might show off the new features, so if anyone's watching one of my videos and decides to get the map, they might be able to get it with the new feature and start a new game on there. But I do like the ideas of having balls, definitely. This loading wagon is pretty small, but then again it was only about 3,000. It's going to take quite a lot of trips to do this. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed this up and put it on a time lapse. I don't want the video to get too long, so if it does, I'll cut little bits out as always, but I'll do this karting on a time lapse. Right, so that's the field done, all harvest. I've taken pretty much about 40,000 litres, I think, to the mill to be processed into whole grain. So that's all done, that's all sorted, that's their processing. This is the third trailer, I think, now for straw, turning into compost. I don't know what's happened in the corner of the pit, but it kind of tipped out as straw, so now I can't put any straw in at that point and turn it into compost, so I don't know what's going on there. It doesn't matter, we've still got a lot going in here. I've also dumped 20,000 litres exactly next to the bagging area, so we can turn that into chicken food, which we'll be doing in the next episode. Come on, last bit. There's still a lot of straw in the field, but I think we're going to have to bale that off, sell it as bales. I think we'll do a mixture of the both, because we could put more compost in, but it takes a long time to obviously bale all this off. I think we've got quite enough there. Like I said, I don't know what's going on here. I've got a clue. So if we put that up, and that's there now sorting out, so we can leave that to ferment into compost, and then all we really need to do after this is the sugar beets. We need to sort that out. We need to get the whole grain down here, start mixing our own pig food. You can transfer that straight into the silo. It's got a nice feature on the mixer where you can transfer it straight in. Don't know if you've noticed that, but you can go into the settings of it and change it. If you look at the back here, there's a pipe coming off the mixer that goes obviously straight into this silo, so you can put some straight from the mix in there. And if you do leave it in there too long, it turns into basically bad pig food. It even says bad pig food. It's kind of rotten. Don't know what happens if you feed it to your animals. Don't know if it makes the pigs ill or die, or it just doesn't accept it. I don't know. So let's jump back to here. So I've got 39,536 processing. It hasn't processed anymore. What I did was I filled up from this pipe here. Just click the normal trigger button and it'll fill up the whole grain that's been processing. So like I said, there's 39,000 processing. When that's done, I've got the trailers here ready to go. We'll load both up and then take it over. So I'll leave everything where it is. I don't need to go pot that up yet. That'll be fine. But yeah, definitely a productive episode. We've done quite a lot, sold quite a lot, and also made quite a bit of money as well. So it's looking good so far. But I'm going to leave the video there. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. I appreciate that every single time. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos like this one on Farming Simulator. See ya.